Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh,
Okay.
pregnant pause.
Are you there?
We are now live, so we now have viewers. You
We
are
do?
allowed to say tits and bums. You're allowed to swear. I'm quite perturbed, to be honest, that Volume Rose has her bosoms on display, but whatever. We are now live.
Hang on.
Oh, somebody's got the turn your radio down.
Yeah,
That was a mission,
Dave.
I'm afraid.
It wasn't me, honest.
This is why you never invite Dave to a sexy stream, because he's such a fucking idiot. He just fucks up everywhere he goes. He just fucks up.
That's just everywhere you are.
There's some tension, guys. Is that sexual tension between the two of you?
Oh, hell no. I'm from the north, we have got knives.
We're the only ones brave enough to turn on our cams, I think.
No, I'm brave enough to put on my cam. What I'm not is too lazy to move to my computer with the cam on.
Oh, there you go.
So basically, you're not prepared to make an effort for us.
This is Stool's channel, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hello. We have a beep. What does that mean?
Beep. Where's a beep?
Oh, it's the machine that goes bing.
We have a person
A person?
who wants to play with us.
What's the name? Is it Charlie?
Charlie.
Yay!
I don't know what a Charlie is. Should
Yeah.
I be scared?
I don't know that I know Charlie. Who's Charlie?
Hello, Charlie. Hey! There she is.
Hey guys!
Hey.
How are you? Are you in bed? Oh no, you're not in bed. I see a telescope.
No! Yeah, you can see my telescope.
Have you had a chance to use it?
Hang on a minute.
No,
Hang on
not
a
the last
minute.
few
Whoa.
days.
Hang on.
Are you using it to spy on people while they...
What the hell is happening here?
You're pressing all the buttons at once.
I don't know. I'm not talking about that. I just got perturbed slightly. As far as I understand, Charlie has a new telescope and wants to play with it. Am I understanding this correctly?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you are.
And this is not double entendre land.
People dogging outside of her house.
Here's a fun fact. I actually have a very big telescope. And I'm not doing a Mrs. Slocum here, Toss.
Don't believe you for a
She
second.
just needs so much attention.
This is a true story. I bought myself on a whim a sexy telescope. It's quite hefty. But I didn't take into account the fact that I live in a shit area and I've got shit windows and whatever. It's literally sat 6 feet away from me now as I speak. And I've never played with it.
Shocking.
This is my
That's
This is my
bad.
sob story where I want you all now to give me sympathy.
No.
I feel for you, my brother. I do.
All I wanted to do, you know, I'm a simple man of simple pleasures. All I wanted to do was to look at the moon.
You could have just popped your Satsuma up your bum instead. Just
You know what?
You'd have been
I'm now regretting inviting Rose into this.
I like Rose.
All she ever does is talk about her bum.
Yes, it is magical.
It is magical, yeah.
Magical bomb.
Okay, I need your help here,
Oh,
guys. I need your help. I don't know who invited Charlie. I don't know what a Charlie is, so can you please
Hi, Charlie.
introduce me to the Charlie, please?
I don't know her either.
This is our beautiful Charlie. She's from the wonderful land of Wales.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yes.
Which
Are we legally allowed to talk to people from Wales?
Only on-
Yes, you're just not allowed to come here.
Okay.
Not without the proper passport.
Where in
You need a
Wales?
passport to enter Wales right now.
Yeah.
Oh, like really? Oh, that's
No.
oh, okay.
Charlie, astrophysicist.
You know what? I don't know what the Charlie is, but I'm going to entertain the viewers because my surname is Welsh and I do have a bit of Welsh in me.
What's his name?
Oh, Tough did a good one there. Tough, you've spent way too long watching British television. I do like Tough. He's got a sense of humour. So here's my test.
Excuse me. Does anybody you talk to on Twitter not have a sense of humour?
Dave, I'm talking to the nice boys and girls. Can you shut up, please?
Get up in the corner, Dave.
Here's my test to Charlie. And this is very stereotypical and a bit nasty, but can you do the long word?
Tan fa'r posgwyndir sgogar y chwyn drwy bosan dysilio go go goch.
Oh, yes.
Man, brilliant. I can't do the word. I've heard people do the word, and I've seen it written.
I now like Charlie. Charlie's now my friend because here's a fun fact. Here's a very fun fact. I was forced to learn that word when I was a child, and I'm not actually Welsh, but at primary school,
Oh my God.
they made us sing a song. Maybe Charlie is familiar with the song, and it taught you how to say that word.
Really?
So to this day, I can actually say that word.
But you can't say
Yeah.
Which is a really weird thing for an English person to be able to do.
Go on, man.
I can't do it with such sexiness in the way
You can't do it
that.
at all.
Just do it. I want to hear it in a northern accent. Do it.
No,
I want to hear an English person say it.
No. I'm not bigging myself up. I'm really shit at it. But
Come
there was a song. Maybe Charlie is aware of this song from decades ago, and it taught people how to say that word. And I had to sing it at primary school when I was 7 or 8. So I can sing the song, but I'm really shit at saying the word because I'm now kind of old.
Can you sing us the song?
I can try, but I can't. I'm tone deaf, so I can't actually sing. I really can't sing. I'm as shit at singing as Torf is with pants.
Yeah.
If you want me to do it, I will, because this is like
do
we're now all relaxed. I will do it in about 5 minutes because I will have to have a little bit of Dutch courage, but I will do it if you want me to.
I have now Googled that word and song, and there is a YouTube hit for it.
The last time I actually did this was when I was working in a call center. Okay, have a laugh at me. And I actually did it to a customer on the phone.
Why?
Well, that's the question. Why? Never, ever work in a call center. They make you do weird things. Okay, you know what? I'm happy. I'm game. I will attempt to do it. Not right now, but in approximately, that's another word I can't say. In approximately 5 minutes, over, I will do it. Oh, Charlie, you know the new rules. You've got to say.
And then carry on talking.
Can I just make a really important point, please? You've spelled ecumenical wrong in the title.
You fucking bastard! You twatting bastard! I spent 5 minutes doing that. Have I still got it wrong?
We even told you how to spell it.
I can't spell that fucking word. How do you spell it?
It's got an E in it. And an N.
Spell it for me.
ECU.
ECU.
MEN.
MEM.
N for November.
Ecumen.
Ickle. Yeah.
Ickle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ickle.
Right. You just left off the E and the M after E and the N after the M.
You know what? I like how Rose just spelt it to me phonetically. So
Ecumenicamickle.
A spelling Bobby, am I?
You're a spelling Bobby, yeah.
Spelling Bobby.
She's going to give you a good thwack if you don't spell it right. I'm a horrible speller.
And that's Stool.
Oh man, I can't comment in the.
Okay, guys, we've got Spooky in the room.
Woohoo!
He's a bit weird.
Where are they?
He gives you a run for his money.
These are the weird people who watch this shit on YouTube. I don't know why they do this, but
Is
whatever.
anyone actually watching?
Spooky.
Yeah, unfortunately. We've got now, I think, one viewer.
Woo!
Me.
Woohoo!
It's
And
probably Sebastian upstairs just watching what you're doing.
And somebody, I'm going to get... Oh, fuck off, Spooky, you twat. Don't ever...
Ecumenical. That's the correct spelling. That's right there.
Ickle. I think spelled ickle.
Can you just copy and paste from there? Ecumenical.
You just saw what he changed it to.
Yeah.
Break the pause.
Spooky's my stalker. So...
Where's Charlie gone? Did you kick her out?
Who?
She's gone.
I've kicked nobody out now.
Do you know how to kick someone out?
Yeah,
Oh, she is gone. There used to be 5 of us, and now there's only 4.
Yeah.
I haven't kicked anybody out.
I love how quick everyone is to notice these things.
I've kicked nobody out.
Staring at the spelling for ecumenical to notice these things.
Oh, it's ecumenical.
Yeah.
Oh, you said it right. Fantastic.
Dave, you're very quiet. What's that all about?
Well, as in generally, I'm always very quiet.
What's the point in being on a... Well, that sounded really aggressive, didn't it?
I came to meet you.
Oh, okay.
Hello. I came to be supportive of Stool.
She's brought all the boys to her milkshake in her yard
Yeah.
in the song. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that kind of thing leaves me.
Who's the blonde lady?
Pretty sure it's got something to do with her fanny and how it brings the boys to the yard when she shakes it full of milk.
Did he just say that word?
He did. I'm not sure what he thinks girls shake in the yard.
Yeah, I think he used the F word.
Fanny as in bottom, or a fanny
No, fanny as in fanny.
vagina.
Oh, funny.
I'm the only American in a chat full of Brits. I figured I'd use your word.
Oh my gosh, this is going weird. Listen, Rose, I know we're live and I've given you all permission to swear, but please, Rose, whatever you do not shake your fanny.
There will be no fanny shaking going on, don't worry.
Do not shake your fanny.
Spooky Bedhair's asking, who's the blonde lady? Are you going to introduce me?
I don't want to do that because Spooky's really weird. If he wants to join in, he can do.
Okay.
Whatever. You know,
backstage now. Is that what he's doing?
we've got 2 spaces left, so whoever wants to join in, if they want to, they can, as long as they're not weirdos.
As long as they are weirdos.
Whatever.
Tougher, that's
They
nice.
are weirdos.
Take it or leave it, you know, whatever.
Oh,
Anyway, Dave, I've got a question for you.
go on.
What's your favourite ever British comedy series?
If I know what he's going to say.
What am I going to say?
I know it because we're going back again, aren't we?
What
We're
am I going to say?
back in time, deja vu.
I don't know what it is. If you guys have discussed it at some point before, I don't know what it is. And Dave, I would love to know what your favorite British comedy is.
If I had to pick, well, the sitcoms count.
Yeah.
I'll be Red Dwarf.
I knew he was going to
yeah.
fucking say that, you dirty, dirty pervert.
Red Dwarf was my second British comedy. My first one was Are You Being Served? That I was ever exposed to.
The problem is when I was growing up, Are You Being Served was it was a bit stuffy, which is really weird.
Well, but I mean, it's because it's a show from the 70s, and I got to see it in the late 80s, early 90s. on public television in the U.S.
I enjoyed it more when I was older.
Oh yeah.
Bottom's a good shout.
Do you like Bottom?
Yeah,
On the TV show.
Shout.
Bottom's great.
I'm just
Again,
keeping
I didn't like that so much when I first watched it. And I watched it a few years ago and really enjoyed it.
My favourite thing recently has been Man Down with Greg Davis.
I do like Man Down. I do like Greg Davis. I'd like that it's close enough to his life to just make me love him.
Greg Davis is a really funny bloke.
Dave, you just sounded like Robert Llewellyn there for a second. Like my ear was like, is that? Hold on a second.
I haven't actually watched Man Down, but I do think Greg Davis is a really funny.
Oh no, I have watched Man Down. That's where he's the teacher, right? And he lived with his mom and dad, and it's on Netflix. I've watched quite a bit of it. It's funny.
So
I've
to
watched
get back to our original
That's
conversation. So shut the fuck up, I'm talking. So to get back to our original conversation, we were talking about comedy. So Rose and I have started from Morecambe and Wise, which is where I started. We then went to the Young Ones.
Yeah. Not the 9 o'clock news.
Not the 9 o'clock news. Rose has just introduced her Bottom into the conversation, which was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that one.
You'd love Bottom.
That's one I don't know.
I think Toffs would really love a bit of Bottom.
If you like the young ones, then I think Bottom would be right up.
All right.
I'll tell you.
Right now.
I'm just throwing this out as a random. I don't know how old you guys are, but the New Statesman, which was Rick Mail.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick Mail was awesome.
Can't remember much of that.
That was actually quite funny at the time.
Yeah.
And bizarrely, it's now become a documentary.
Oh, wait, that was him and Adrian, or not Adrian, Addie Edmondson.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that I know that I saw them do some stage stuff, like the two of them.
That was mostly Bottom.
Was it? Okay.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
I think Spooky's insulting you.
I was sad when Rick Mail died.
I was absolutely fucking. You know what happens when you get older, and all the people that you've enjoyed that brought you humor and laughs and whatever, and they all die. That's really fucking shit.
Yeah.
And as a British person, Rick Mail, I mean, he was young, so when he passed away, that was not good at all.
Alan Rickman, though, he was far too young.
Yeah.
Oh, far too young.
I mean, that's another one of the things I really love. Blackadder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Blackadder's amazing.
I'm a huge fan of Blackadder. I totally am.
Somewhere in the country.
Blackadder is why I woof.
I'm the guy.
National Comedy Press.
I'm the guy who's old enough to remember Blackadder, the first series,
Yeah.
and it was not. It was not good. It was pretty shit.
The first
To be honest,
the first one's my least favorite one of all of them.
Yeah.
but if it wasn't for the first series of Blackadder, then we would not have got Blackadder 2.
Yeah.
So we've got to be grateful for that. And let's remember that in the first Blackadder, Brian Blessed was in it, for fuck's sake. And who does not love Brian Blessed?
No one.
No one.
Impossible.
alive! I do love me a bit of Brian Blessed.
What bothers me is he's going to die soon.
So,
Hey,
let's say,
It makes me
Brian
really
Blessed.
sad that how old he is and where he's at.
Are you being serious, Dave?
Yeah. I mean, he's
How
not
old-
ill, but he's old enough now that
He's old enough where he could go. Yeah.
Yeah.
How old do I think he is, Dave?
Spooky!
The first time I saw him was in the movie Flash Gordon, where he was the king of the Hawk people or whatever.
He's 83.
he's 83. Shit.
He's a year younger than my dad.
You know what, Dave? I would have actually guessed older than that.
Really?
I'm not being flippant. I would have guessed older, but that guy is such a brilliant actor.
Absolutely.
He's a wonderful actor. He really is. The serious stuff that he did in his younger days was absolutely brilliant.
I just
And
hope they got him locked in a cardboard box away from everyone at the moment.
We all remember the classic line, "Gordon's alive." Of course we do.
Gordon's alive.
And
Yeah.
we all love that line, don't we? It's
Yeah.
such a classic. But he actually is a bit patronising, but he's a proper actor. He did so much things.
Oh yeah.
A proper actor.
Like he's trained in the whole bit. Like
Yeah, he's not like you, Toast. You're just an amateur piece of shit.
I'm an amateur.
He was a proper actor, and the stuff that he did that the young people like you don't realise, he was a seriously proper actor.
I would say that in the room, my beard is the most like his.
You know what, Toast? I disagree with you because I'm rocking the Obi-Wan.
Oh well, but I can't see it. So.
You just look like a hobo who wants to.
Mine's really splotchy in the.
And you've got the red hat thing going on. We're kind of worrying about you. Texas red hat.
It's very Texas, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to find hats over here that don't have like crap all over the front of them and slogan and stuff. So I found one that just blended in. It's a duck in a circle. Ta-da!
It looks very Hunger Gamesy.
Yeah.
Are people in Texas very serious and religious and?
Oh,
yeah,
how many guns
you
have you
actually asked that question?
quite a bit of religion here, which annoys me. Austin, Texas, which is about 5 hours south of me, is kind of a bubble of people with a brain. Dallas is not so bad. It's got some whatever, but it's just I'm surrounded by red idiots.
Hello, Dave. Hello, Stool. Hello, Rose. Hello, Toffers.
Hello.
Hello.
Apparently, Austin is the place to go in Texas for your liberals.
Yeah.
I hear.
Yeah, it is. It's quite fun. It also helps if you're, 20-something or whatever, because it's a college town and there's all kinds of parties
If you
and
see
drinking.
the graphic that I posted from Fox News, Texas is now actually turning against the orange turd.
Woo!
That's good news.
And Florida, would you believe? So, you know what, Toast? Keep your fingers crossed. There is hope for you yet.
Yeah.
I presume you guys are in lockdown because you're working from home.
Yeah. Have been since March.
Okay.
And when's it opening?
I've left my house 5 times. I need to go shopping soon, like probably tonight or something. I need to go.
Tonight?
Yeah. Well, like after we're done here and after I'm off work.
Yeah, it's not the same time in America. So.
It's only 3:45 in the afternoon for me.
Yeah.
Well, you're a dirty pervert. You need to get your time zone sorted.
Yeah, we were talking about banning time zones. Just get rid of them.
Yeah, no time zones.
Yeah, so you guys can. Obviously, our time will be the real time, and you guys can just go to work in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Rose, we invented time.
We
The
did.
British invented time.
Mhm.
We invented
Did you invent
patriotic
it, or
time.
did you invent it, or did you like sail somewhere and steal it from the people who did invent it?
No, we fucking invented it. We invented it because we're British and we called it patriotic British time.
Yes.
This is true. Rose will know because she'll have been to the place
Yeah.
in Greenwich. You can actually see where we invented time.
The zero meridian in Greenwich.
Yeah, so don't mess with us, Topher.
It's like Mecca, British people.
It would be lovely to be in the place where like everybody bases their time off of you. Like,
Well,
oh yeah,
I live in that place, Tophs. It's not as exciting as it sounds.
it's not as big a perk as it would seem to be.
Time
Wait a
to
minute,
us
wait a minute. Where you live is about 50 years behind the rest of the UK.
It's funny because it's true, Dave.
Who the fuck just said that?
Still, spooky.
Dave said it.
It was Dave.
You dirty, dirty bastards.
Ah,
I can't imagine living in a country with different time zones within that country.
yeah, I almost. No, I was going to say I think there's different time zones within my state, but I'm not entirely sure about that. You can drive east to west or west to east for an entire day and still be in the state of Texas.
That is so fucking messed up.
It's so huge, and it's boring. It's God.
And hot.
Like geographically, it's boring. Like it's just flat and hot. It's not like nice mountains or tree. Well, East Texas gets a little bit nicer, like geographically, but it's just most of it's shit.
So is it true? This confuses me because Texas to me is just a boring, flat piece of shit full of religious idiots who stick Lego up their noses.
Yeah, you're not far off.
Is it? I'm asking. I'm a nosy bastard. Is it true that there are actually nice places in Texas? Let's leave Austin out of this because obviously that's a normal place.
Well, it depends on
if I were to visit your country, which I would never do, obviously, because you're all idiots. But if I was to go to Texas, where would you tell me to visit?
Oh,
I'd visit Topher.
yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Mhm.
I would disagree with that. Never visit Topher because this guy's such a fucking idiot. He can't make beans on toast, and he doesn't understand pants.
I make
Just
fantastic.
don't do it.
But he
Well, you
sings
could
like
teach
an
him how to
angel.
use Pants and no, I wouldn't teach anyone how to use pants. You could teach him how to make beans on toast.
I made beans on toast yesterday. It was fantastic.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Yeah.
There was I didn't know that there was supposed to be a lot of juice in it or whatever, so I didn't drain the juice off. It was in a bowl and I ate it later.
What?
I think we need
Like-
to do like a live YouTube stream of how to make beans on toast and kind of talk you through it.
No, I did.
How did you juice the beans?
Huh?
How did you juice the beans?
Well, when I poured them out of the can, I poured them into another bowl, and then when I put them on the toast, I dished them out of the bowl into the toast, leaving most of the juice behind.
I think that's illegal.
Yeah.
Now I did so because I thought, I'm going to take a picture and show everybody. I took it off of my paper plate and I put it on a real plate, which apparently is way too posh. And I did put a sprinkle of cheese over the top, and I didn't have my bread just like this. I don't know whether I'm right in the camera. I didn't have my bread like this. I had it kind of one over the top.
He was trying to be posh.
It was Jamie Oliver makes beans on toast.
For dinner today, I had cheese on toast with beans on top.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
It was. Bit of brown sauce on the side.
You've got to have the slices side by side with juicy beans all over the top, so the juice soaks into the bread.
Well, the juice did soak into the bread, but I didn't put so much on that it was all over the plate as well, which I could have done. The juice existed. I just didn't do that.
Hey! Everyone!
Yeah, I like that beard. It's a good beard.
But also, the cheese would have been wrong because you guys don't have proper cheese.
The thing is with American beards,
Cheddar, what cheese did you use?
Beans,
American beards.
beans.
What's wrong with
They
American
haven't
beards?
They're racist.
American
Not enough
beards are
juice.
What my beard is.
they haven't got the correct juices, have they, Rose?
No.
You know, when we have Heinz beans, it's not just about the beans; it's about the juicyicity.
The American beans that I made are in tomato juice, just like the Heinz ones.
Yeah, but
I think
not the same.
I think the American beans are quite lacking in moistness.
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you opened up a can. It's full of juice. Just most people drain it away.
Maybe it's the wrong sort of juice. If you're draining it, doing it.
I'm getting really touchy again
We're not
because
throwing it away,
we're
but
now
like,
talking about moistness and
out on your
juice,
plate, you like.
and nobody's joining in.
Nobody wants to entertain your silliness, darling.
Look at that.
Don't call me darling. You know, the only person who calls me darling with an H in the middle
Somebody
is
says,
Liz.
"It's 4 o'clock.
Darling.
It's 4 o'clock, and I want food."
Shall we try to get Liz in?
Ah,
Let's try and get
make
Liz.
number 6. You're my good girl. I'm a good girl. Come here. Woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo.
Dave, where are you?
Where am I actually from?
You sound local to me.
I'm in Wirral.
Oh, blimey. You don't sound like you're from Wirral.
No, I grew up here, and then I moved down to Bristol,
Okay.
and then I lost my accent when I was living in Bristol.
Okay.
And when I got moved back, I've never got it back.
That's just what you said. You've just got a totally southern accent.
I know. Well, I've got a totally non-accent.
No, it's you sound like one of my neighbours.
What's your accent?
I'm down in the southeast in East Sussex, but I also lived in Bristol for 10 years. I came home with a proper Bristolian accent. It was like, all right, my mother!
What's my accent? Where in East Sussex?
Well, I won't give specifics, but
Never give specifics because he's a
Just
dirty
tell him your
stalker.
postcode. Just tell him your postcode.
Yeah, you know.
Number and a postcode.
I know I'm not too far from Brighton.
Postcode and the number of your house.
Just give him your neighbor's address.
I'm just going to hold up my debit card and
And the 3 digits on the back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that what you're meant to sound like?
I've just asked.
My partner.
I've just asked our friend who's in hospital
I'll be back. I'm gonna go get a baby.
if she wants to play with us,
In hospital.
but she can't
No, she said fuck off.
Who's in
because
hospital?
she's in hospital.
Sally's in
So-
hospital.
Let's just give a little in for Sally.
Oh, Sally, we love you, Sally.
Sally's quite awesome.
Isn't she?
I thought she
She
broke
is.
her leg.
Her arm.
I thought she broke her leg.
Broke her arm.
I'm sure it's her leg.
Shall we just sit here and say leg arm for the next 10 minutes? Because this is not good viewing.
Her arm.
But
No,
why
she's
would
a
she
good
be in
egg.
hospital if she'd broken her arm?
Because she needs surgery.
Yes, you can
She-
get
apparently
particularly bad
she's got-
breaks.
Home for that, but they couldn't.
She's being injected with adamantium to make her arm better.
Some fractures can be quite tricky and need, special attention. They're not all just clean breaks and things.
Yeah. Yeah,
This is
Dave.
very true. Apparently, she's got the.
I'm not a
implant.
doctor. I just play one on the YouTube.
She's got the implant, so as Rose says, she is now infused with adamantium.
She's had
So,
implants on her arm.
When she comes back, she will be raw, a superhero.
She wants to
Or
start.
either that, or she sing. I don't know, some Adamant song.
Oh, don't make me sing Adamant songs. I did really well at avoiding
No.
Charlie, and I cunningly avoided singing the Welsh thing. So,
Oh, you've got to do something.
but I would sing an Adamant song. I'd totally do that.
Charming, please.
You know how we're seeing all these wonderful things where people are doing the Zoom,
Yeah.
and they're playing the cellos and what have
Oh
you.
damn it! I misread what she'd written. I thought she said FEMA, not HEMA. HEMA. just handed me the Twitter.
Such an amateur mistake, Dave.
I know.
Oh,
Okay, I was actually having a conversation though, Dave, you ignorant twat. So when they do these Zoom things where people are playing the cellos,
Shut up.
they're playing the cellos, and they've done this thing for Captain, whatever he's called, the old guy who's 99.
Yeah. He's
Um,
100 now.
you know that
Yeah.
he's 100, and he's also a colonel.
Yeah.
which is splendid. I've totally forgotten where this conversation was going, but let's just move on. Anyway, that's what we do here. We talk shit and forget what we said. Over.
Oh, that was so educational.
Educational, was it?
Educational.
In it.
In it. I should probably do my real accent.
Really?
Really?
Has just not been it the entire time.
No, well, I'm not from the, like, you know, Chav country, innit?
Ah, in it.
Innit?
That is so fucking perfect. What's that character called? I can't remember what she
Oh,
played.
Vicky Pollard.
No. Yeah, Vicky. No, not Vicky Pollard, but the other one.
Catherine Tate.
Catherine Tate.
Yeah, Catherine Tate did it.
Am I bothered?
I'm a bothered.
Yeah.
That's what you are.
Yeah, that's what it was like growing up. Oh my God, am I bothered?
Oh,
That's totally awesome. That's really good.
But now I've moved from Kent to East Sussex. You know, kind of gone up in the world. It's a bit more middle class around here.
That's really funny, Rose. That was really brilliant. Your am I bothered accent is spot on.
It was literally every girl I went to school with.
That's really funny.
I was there going, I watch Star Trek because I'm really cool.
Yeah. You know, the cool thing is you can no longer tell lies about me.
Why?
Why?
Telling people that I come from Bradford.
Yeah,
Because I've now we are live, so I can show clips to people.
It's Lauren Cooper, the character.
Yes, Lauren Cooper.
That's the one.
Google.
Yeah.
I Google.
That was really funny. That was really cool.
What,
I don't watch TV, and that accent that Rose just did was absolutely spot on.
Thanks, darling.
That amused me. I found that to be quite pleasurable.
I'm glad I can use you. These are troubling times. We have to take our amusement where we can.
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
In case you're not used to this, this is the time of evening for me, where Toph makes an absolute dick of himself because he tends to drink stout, which is a bit weird for an American person.
What's this thing about pants? What's the problem with gloves and pants?
Toph just doesn't understand pants.
So there's a particular pair of brand of hiking pants that come from, I want to say, Sweden, Norway.
Hiking pants just sounds weird. Sorry, carry on.
Oh, I think you're going to go Lederhosen.
No,
Lederhosen, yeah.
Toph
Toph is totally into Lederhosen.
Yeah,
it's his secret thing.
You should see.
Can he
and so I'm trying to order some, but their sizing is so like in America, the sizing is you get a waist size in inches, or it could be something, but it's inches here because we work from the imperial system, and an inseam length in inches, and over there you just get like a number, and
so
that number
can you just
have nothing to do with any kind of measurement.
So can you just tell the nice ladies and gentlemen how old you are?
44.
He's 44 and he doesn't understand pants.
You don't look 44.
Well, thank you.
Do you dye your beard?
No. My dad, I've got some Latin blood in me. My dad was from Colombia. And so I think there's a little bit of that helps me stay young looking for a lot longer. I don't know. I've got some gray in my beard here, and that's about the
If I grow my beard, it's all grey now.
How old are you, Dave?
Pick, so it didn't happen. Pick, so it didn't happen. I've just shown you 2 seconds of my Obi-Wan.
That wasn't
It was like half a second.
Come on, Dave.
If I'd blinked, I'd have missed it.
I don't
Dave,
have
show
and I shaved yesterday, so you're screwed.
Show and tell. Come on, I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
I was expecting that.
I don't have pictures.
Oh shit! I love it.
Leave it a few days and watch questions.
Picture.
I can't afford a camera.
I think that's probably for the best.
Hang on. When you say camera, do you mean those things that are inbuilt into every device you have?
Yeah.
It just
Yes, I'll just go to the fucking oven, shall I, and take my photograph.
it's the juxtaposition of that face with I can't afford a camera.
To be fair, that was very Marvin the Paranoid Android, wasn't it? I can't afford a camera.
Can't afford a camera.
Bracons.
I needed that laugh, Spooky. Thanks.
Thank you. It's what I'm here for.
My laptop doesn't have a camera either because it's older, but I used to live broadcast some coding.
On my quiz claiming to be Boris.
Well, I tried, but people kept doxing me.
Well, now you just look like a twat.
Look, I look nothing like Dave.
I have to bring it back to the hiking pants because this is really
Oh
popular.
yeah.
The term hiking pants makes me think of someone climbing a mountain in their undercrackers.
Oh yeah, these would be hiking trousers, I guess.
Trousers, thank you.
Ah, you can't say trousers. And you laughed at me for not being able to say ecumenical.
What do you mean I can't say trousers?
Ecumenical.
By the way, on the ecumenical point,
Ecumenical.
what does this and ecumenical matter mean?
I was supposed to be this is an ecumenical matter. Stool, you're just fucking this up all over the place.
Yeah. Listen, what stays in Vegas does what's the phrase? I don't know. But whatever. It's an
What happens in Bradford stays in Bradford.
That's it.
oh.
Apparently not, because it comes on the internet and talks to us all.
Oh,
Okay,
and
this
these
is
are called
no-
trekking trousers.
Trekking trousers.
Trekking trousers. I'm on their website right now. I was going to
Are
post
they
a
for
link.
cosplaying at Comic-Con?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Here we go.
Ecumenical.
There, I've put a link to the trousers that I was trying to get, but I didn't understand their sizing, and so I thought, well, I know. I'll ask Sean in the thing because he's German. He knows these. This is the closest I can get. And he was like, oh well, and he was trying to explain. But I mean, do you when you buy pants? Trousers. Sorry, yeah. Okay. When you buy trousers, do you have to have them tailored?
No.
Your length?
No.
Yeah. Well, this place in Sweden, they don't sell certain lengths of trousers. Like you can't go, oh, my inseam is this long, and so I'm going to buy trousers. Obviously,
Okay. What we have is poorly fitting clothes.
Yeah.
Can you actually wrap your head around this? Well, if you need a pair of trousers,
$225.
you go to a shop,
right?
you buy a pair of trousers.
You need to give me some money because that's not.
Jesus wept. I can see where your fucking what is it? I'm at work money goes to. Jesus wept. $225 fucking dollars.
They're fair. They're really good pants. They're really good trousers.
They'd fucking have to be. They'd have to come up with a fucking rocket pack or something. Jeez. They'd have to walk for you.
Welcome to Yorkshire.
I expect those trousers to make me some fucking decent beans on toast for $200.
They are They are very expensive, but they've got reinforced knees and reinforced bums.
Reinforced what, Kevlar?
Kinda. I don't know if they're Kevlar or not, but they're quite good. I like them. But yeah, they are mightily
Do
expensive.
you get what I'm saying now? I do worry about Topher because he's such a fucking idiot.
Don't call him Topher. Call him Topher the Rich.
Topher the Rich.
Actually, I'm going to call him Iron Man wannabe because I think he wants an Iron Man suit. He's not very good at shopping, is he?
No.
He's got high expectations for a pair of pants.
Go to the charity shop, mate.
Yeah, charity
Goodwill.
shop. What the rest of us do.
Goodwill, as you call it over there, I believe.
Goodwill
shop.
Should we teach him about Primani?
Oh, Primark.
Prime what?
It's a shop called Primark over
Oh,
here.
Primark.
Bust.
I do think I've heard that term before, Primark. Is it just a...
Cheap clothes shop.
No, it's where the rich people go over here.
India sends all its clothes.
Gotcha. So, like, all their hand-me-downs or whatever, Primark gets them? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You go get, like, pick and mix.
Pick and
Pink and
The
mint.
last time I went to Primani, about 3 years ago, I was dragged into Primani by my mum, who's an idiot, and I had to queue up. It was such a surreal experience because there were lots of people, millions of people buying crap, and I had to queue up for about 20 minutes to pay for my purchases, which was basically a pair of socks and a pair of underpants.
Who buys one pair of socks and one pair of underpants?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Maybe the British government. I don't know. PPP. Yeah. I went there. I did it.
You're meant to be a British man, right? You're meant to buy 20 pairs of underpants and 20 pairs of socks that'll last you for 6 months.
30 years?
They last 6 months, you replace them after 30 years.
Right.
That's
After
exactly how it works.
the elastic's worn out and you've turned them inside out a couple of times and they've been, stitched together and stuff.
When somebody says, "Oh, I spent £100 on a pair of jeans or whatever," I'm just there thinking, do you know how many pot noodles you could have bought for that money?
I have a situation where
Rose, no. Say it again, Rose. Say it
and
again.
nobody depends on me, and I make pretty good money what I do. So
Give us some.
I just want Rose to say pot noodles again.
Pot
Say it
noodle!
again.
pot noodle. That's what she
Oh,
said.
God.
Pot noodle.
I'm so turned on right now.
Turned on like an electric kettle.
We've all got electric kettles, haven't we, guys?
No, mine broke. I'm using a milk pan.
Yeah, I was using milk pan for a while, but I mean, in principle, you would have an electric.
Oh, yes. I mean, I have a broken electric kettle.
Yes, you still have one. It just doesn't work.
Yes. In
You
fact,
want one? You can have one of my spare 4.
Oh, yes, please. I've got some old traditional, put them on the gas ring kettles
That's
as
not
well.
an electric kettle.
That's-
Electric kettle
No.
that you put on gas. Electric
Okay.
kettles that you put on the gas melt.
You know what, guys? I really can't understand why people aren't swarming to watch this.
I
Because
know.
this is the most exciting, sexy conversation ever.
It's
We're
brilliant.
talking about kettles and tea.
Excuse me, we've spent a good 15 minutes on pants.
We did.
I think the top videos in the world tend to involve pants.
Well, to be honest, Toph's actually in real life spends 15 minutes putting his pants on. That's how
I'm actually
dumb he
wearing
is.
pants today.
Yes, have to show us.
Trousers. I'm actually wearing trousers today. Thank you very much.
Trousers?
How much does it cost?
These ones are pretty.
Send me some trousers and I can pay my mortgage.
I have one. I have one pair of really expensive hiking trousers, trekking trousers.
What size are they?
Well,
7,
I don't know.
34,
They were
purple.
40 something, but like my waist measures at 30. That's the thing. It didn't even like the waist size didn't even seem to go into like metric. Like even if I did my waist metric like in centimeters or something, it didn't really seem
We
to.
do our waists are inches.
Huh?
Our waists are in inches.
Oh, your
Yeah,
waist.
we have the same system as you with 2 measurements, one for the waist and one for the inside leg.
Yeah,
You
but
can-
these are for these pants are from Sweden.
Yeah. I was listening.
But it still looks like it's in inches.
All right, hang on a minute. Topher, you dirty pervert.
What?
Have you sent me a private message about trekking trousers?
Yes.
It's not private. It's everybody can see it.
No, you've sent me a private message, you dirty bastard. You
I did.
filthy
I have
pervert.
trekking trousers. You can see them.
Trekking trousers.
225 Keb trouser M Reg for $225.
I think Topher is trying to chat me up here. He's actually sent me a private message about trekking trousers.
Yeah, he says it's
He wants
about
to get you into his
Don't click
pants.
on it. Don't click on it.
Don't look at the price.
I would never click on a Topher link. Never.
Never.
The guy's weird. Okay, I'm bored now. So
I
let's
was
change.
gonna ask
I'm
something.
bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored.
Wait, I'm gonna
I'm
ask.
bored. I'm bored.
Apparently,
I'm
everybody, Stool's
Whose
bored.
pants are you going to ask about next?
No, not pants.
bored.
So we were before Dave and Spooky joined.
It
We
was
were
fun,
talking about
wasn't it?
a bunch of things, but I asked the question that is amazing. I think that I even know to ask the proper order in which, when you make tea, where does the milk come in?
Oh, do you want to start a riot?
Before
You can't
or
ask
after?
before British people that question.
Do you want to start a riot? Yes. Yes, I do.
Uh,
The milk goes
Actually-
first.
I sometimes use
Milk.
both methods,
Yes,
but
I
the
do.
correct answer is milk last.
This is
I
true.
I don't even drink tea, but I'm prepared to fight to the death over this matter.
It depends how sexy you're feeling. I mean, we can
Yeah.
all get a bit kinky every now and again.
Is it if you're a bit kinky and overexcited, you do milk first? Ugh.
Oh my God, milk first.
It depends how
So,
frustrated
Brand-
you are.
Can I
If
not-
you want a
I'm not
bit of
big-
variety in your life, then maybe do a bit of cheeky milk first.
What so the consensus before was that if I was to try a brand of tea, it should be Yorkshire tea.
I think you
that,
should go for
PG.
Yorkshire tea, but
Or
for shits
PG.
and giggles,
or PGT.
shits and giggles, you go for Yorkshire tea first. But to continue our experiment, in which you are the lab rat, Toffs,
Okay.
you will then go for PG tips.
What about Typhoon?
And Thai food, yes,
Oh,
nice
good.
one.
You're
Ross.
right.
Yeah, Thai food.
Thai food tea.
Yeah.
Like Typhoon, but without the end.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I
They
heard
put the ooh in Thai food.
Thai food, as in we're going out for food from Thailand. Thai food.
No.
Okay.
The PG tips is the cup of tea.
So I found. Well, I didn't find. Stool posted a link for me, and I'm trying to find it really fast. It was to a shop there where I can order stuff online, and I told everybody you should come up with a list of things that I should buy to try.
Oh, in that case, have you got brown sauce?
I have not. Nobody's come up with a list for me yet. So should I add
Oh,
Oh,
my.
brown sauce to the list?
Marmite.
I've
Okay.
had Marmite.
No.
Vegemite.
I've had Vegemite. I've been to New Zealand I've been to New Zealand once, and I
Oh,
had.
I know.
So I've had.
I know what you could try. I know what you could
Bug
try.
Well,
Try proper bacon.
Proper bacon. All right.
Bovril.
Yes. Back bacon,
Not
I
that
believe you call it over there.
Apparently, I can get proper bacon from that British Emporium place.
Oh, good.
Milk
Unsmoked.
chocolate.
That's a really common misconception here. We have 60 and 65 and 70% dark chocolate here. It's a big thing.
We don't believe you.
We just also have milk chocolate.
You have chocolate that tastes like our dog chocolate.
Yeah.
I've just done the biggest wee ever. And I'm quite proud of myself.
Where you just took the quietest wee ever?
No,
Did
the
you sit
biggest.
down first?
How do you know it was the biggest? Did you do it in a bottle first and measure it? Science.
I time.
Oh.
I use science to time it.
But you could have had slow flow.
Yeah, that's cool because I mean, if your flow was less but the time was more, it doesn't mean more volume. I don't know.
Let's not over it. That's
Me
not
and Rose
over-
are scientists.
We need science smell to come and tell us how much we had.
No, I can't abide freaking
Haynes original
fawning over.
Spaghetti hoop.
Sickening.
Spaghetti hoops are horrible.
We call them spaghettios.
Yeah, that's weird.
Ooh, Bristow.
I bet they've got them.
I discovered. Have you ever had a gobstopper?
like a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory gobstopper. No, I don't think I have.
You ever had a jawbreaker?
Yeah, jawbreaker. Yeah.
That's a gobstopper.
Okay, then yeah, I have.
Is Weetabix really British?
Well, they have wheat bix.
Oh,
Weetabix. I had Weetabix in 2017 when I went to New Zealand.
You've got Jaffa cake.
That's oddly.
Ginger nuts.
That's not oddly
digestive.
specific memory to
Hobnobs.
those.
Ooh,
I've had Milo, Weetabix, Vegemite, Marmite.
I'm now incredibly
I
bored with this conversation. So when you went to New Zealand,
had.
I've only been there once, and I had to stop off in Auckland
Mm-hmm.
for 1 day or 2 days, whatever.
It's usually where the planes land.
Yeah, it was my stupid honeymoon thing.
Ooh. Are you married?
You got married?
Are you
Somebody
married?
I'll tell you
married
something.
you?
I'll tell you something. I did quite find Auckland to be quite exciting.
I liked it.
It was quite cool. And we ended up staying in this fucking shithole of a hotel. It wasn't a hotel, actually. It was a shoebox. It was a dump. But I enjoyed it because I got to see something for a couple of days that I would never have seen before. And will never
Naked
see
lady.
again. Look, I'm just going to kick you out.
You'd like to hope so, wouldn't you, if it was his honeymoon?
I've actually seen a naked lady.
Not
I
only-
mean a moving one.
A moving one. Not the
Yes.
ones in the morgue. I've actually seen a moving one. I've actually touched her bosom.
I haven't. In a very long time.
I should not have clicked the go live on this one, should I? If my ex-wife... Oh, fuck.
Get the
So, just to attract, in order to attract sort of a lady, just show them the price of your trousers.
No, lady. Look at how much I paid for these trousers. They are quite ecumenical.
Ecumenical. Ecumenical. This is not an ecumenical matter.
that's right.
This is not an ecumenical matter.
Exactly.
Climb via Porkwin,
That's it.
guess Porkwin,
You got-
Quan Ticilio, go.
You got it wrong. It is an ecumenical matter.
He said it.
There you go, you fuckers.
Yeah, but he said it's
heard
not.
it. You said it. You said the word. You sang the word.
But you said it when we weren't paying enough attention to know whether it was right.
That's how I roll, Dave.
That's what I was about to
What I
say.
do. That's what I do. I like to sneak a little bit of sneakiness in there when you're not paying attention.
That doesn't explain why you had to learn it. You didn't come from anywhere near there.
Well, like I said, we had to actually.
Teaching children a silly word. Probably just a fun way to spend the afternoon for the teacher, teaching the kids how to say a silly word.
Google it, but asterisk, don't Google it. It was actually a song that
I
taught you
did.
how to sing.
I Googled it. I found it. I'll listen to it later.
Yeah, because it's not really exciting. So at the age of 7, I could say that fucking word. I didn't know what the fuck the word meant, but yeah, I had to do that.
It means that town.
Yeah, it means fuck off with Welsh.
They don't call it that, though.
Pregnant pause. This is where we lose viewers. And we're struggling now. Because we've got one viewer.
Who is it?
Close the window.
And one of them is Spooky Better.
Spooky?
Yes, dear?
You've all been keeping up with Love Island? Just kidding. I haven't.
Do you share your real name? David. My real name is not David.
Do you want to know my real name?
Go on, if you don't mind.
Yeah, Stephen with a PH.
Stephen.
With a PH, not a V.
I love how Rose just laughed.
The posh version.
All he did was say his name, and you burst out laughing.
No, it just reminds me of Stephen, the dog. His name's Stephen, but he's got a lisp, so it starts with a PH. Stephen.
Stephen.
Are you ready for part 2, Dave?
Yeah, go on.
Baguski.
Bloody hell.
Oh, that's a good one. Type it in.
I am never going to remember that.
Oh no.
Spooky, type it into the window.
Oh, what else so you could type? Oh, Jesus.
I might remember Stephen, but not Baguski.
Let's all learn how to pronounce his surname.
Okay. Oh,
this will get us viewers.
Actually, that's the reason I'm called Spooky, because with when it's written down, people say Baguki, and with the S, it came out as Spooky Baguki.
Spooky Baguki.
Now
I probably won't be able to get that
but
name.
it's actually pronounced Baguski. You have to imagine the C as an S.
Ah, Baguski.
I shall reveal my real first name in the chat.
Your real name's not Rose?
Oh. My nickname is Volume Rosé because we went on holiday. I drank far too much rosé wine, and the volume of noise that came out of my mouth was incredible. My friends called me Volume Rosé from that point, but on Twitter, everybody just thought it was Rose and called me Rose, and I couldn't be bothered to.
Go on.
Yeah,
beautiful name. I like that.
Here's the thing.
I can say that one at least.
Stephen needs to type his surname into the YouTube chat so that it will show on my screen. So that I don't.
Stool, you need to just click on private chat down the side.
Yeah, I've seen it, but unfortunately in private chat I can't click on it and make it come up on the screen, and I want to take the piss out of it.
Dave, what's your name then?
Dave.
Oh, I thought you said it wasn't your real name.
No, I said my name's not David.
Oh, I see.
It's Dave, not David. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Ah.
What were you christened with then?
Ice cream.
Wait, what?
I think under the spotlight of interrogation, I think it broke down there.
My name has not been David since I was about 16.
So is your name technically Dave? You just choose not to use it?
Technically Dave. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. Technically
Dave.
Technically Dave. I like it. Has anybody seen...
Go on.
Has anybody seen Greg Davies' stand-up comedy routine where he talks about nicknames?
Yes.
And how I love that. Because he came to school with a new bag, that was bought for him by his dad. Baghdad. Greg Davies makes me wet myself every time I listen.
He's fantastic. I love the when he's talking about that girl that he met at a dinner party who he ended up going to bed with her stumpy bloody stuff.
Oh my God. I'm so stupid. I didn't get this. I didn't fucking get this. I'm such a fucking retarded mong.
What,
oh, toast. I didn't get it.
No, I didn't get
my
it.
name?
Oh,
I didn't get it. I thought it was something more clever.
Yeah. No, my username was gonna be TOPHER, but that was fucking taken. And
God, I feel like such an idiot now.
Just makes me think of Gordon the Gopher.
Right. Here's the thing with it. Stool, it's your turn.
Oh, everybody knows my name.
Yeah. I'll tell you if you like.
What's his name?
His name is Howard Jones.
Oh shit! I did know that.
That couldn't be any
Yeah,
more
okay. Let's calm down here. I know everybody knows it, but I didn't actually mean to say it while I'm broadcasting.
I'm sorry. Hang on. But if you click on some of your stuff, it comes up.
Yeah, that was that's how I knew it.
Let's just rewind. Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Stool.
Are we ready to go live now? That was a rehearsal.
I mean, we haven't been live for the last 1 hour and 6 minutes.
No.
Oh, fuck.
No, damn.
Twats.
Damn and double damn.
It's true that is my.
I go to bed.
It's true that is my real name. I don't broadcast it because obviously some of us have real lives and you can't just go around throwing your real name around. And also, if you're old enough, you'll remember that that's a really embarrassing name to have.
Yes, I remember the songs.
Yeah, well,
No.
There used to be a pop store of that name back in the day.
Okay.
I still don't know it.
Yeah,
I don't think I heard it. Howie?
he stole my name.
He stole your name.
He totally stole my name and ruined my fucking childhood, the dirty, perverted bastard. For
Would it not be more embarrassing if your real name was Gary Glitter?
Yes.
that would be embarrassing.
That would be a name you change or marry out of.
Or Jimmy Savile? That would be a
change.
name.
But here's the fun thing: if you live in the UK, it's very easy to change your name legally.
Really?
Legally? You should just
Legally,
start calling yourself
totally.
something different.
I think you put an announcement to the paper for 3 weeks or some such.
No, you don't even need to do that.
No, you don't need to do that. I've actually
Yeah.
got 3 legal names. I've
Really?
got my
You
birth
just start
name.
calling yourself something different. As long as you're not being misleading about it, you've done it. Call yourself.
No, that's not strictly true. I've
Yes.
legally changed my name twice, so you've heard my real birth name. I'm also James Tiberius Jones.
Jones.
That was done legally, and I'm also Jean Picard Jones, and that was done totally legally.
Wow.
But here's the thing: this
Oh.
is how messed up life is.
Hang on.
That was
Next-
totally legal.
Next
I'm not
time,
shitting
change
you.
it. Next time, change it to Janeway Jones.
Janeway Jones.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Here's the thing: it costs money, but you can do it legally. But because of our stupid country that we live in, it doesn't actually make a blind bit of fucking difference. You can legally change your name to whatever the hell you want, and it matters not a jot. It makes no difference whatsoever. Because, well, officially, legally, I am now Jean-Luc. I can't remember my surname. Jean-Luc, I don't know, Jones or something. I can't remember. But it just doesn't
Stool.
matter. That's a good one.
Does
Jean-Luc
it go on
Stool.
your driver's license or something?
It's just a stupid formality. It means nothing.
Yeah, if you want to change your name here, you have to go to court and hire a lawyer and get papers signed and stuff.
You have to renounce your name as well, don't you?
I think, yeah, you're not allowed to have two.
Yeah.
Is it like when you declare bankruptcy? I declare bankruptcy.
I declare that I do declare that I've got bankruptcy.
Here is the fuck up. When I changed my first name to Jean-Luc, I forgot to put the hyphen in. So I'm actually called Jean. And it was quite amusing because I know you think this is not true and I'm making this up, but when the legal people, I did it for a laugh because I just love to mess with people's heads and have S&Gs. And when the legal person phoned me up, he said, "Hello, Jean." And I said,
It's pronounced bouquet.
yeah,
That's bouquet.
Jean Bouquet.
Jean Bouquet.
I used to work with a chap whose surname was Onion, but
That is so not true.
he swore blind it was O'Nien.
Oh, nine.
It was fucking Onion. There's no apostrophe in there. His name was Onion.
Is his grandmother's name Hyacinth?
He's the Onion.
He's the
I had a
You
bunch
need
of
a name online. It's easier than you think.
I had a bunch
You
of
should do it.
Muslim friends, and one of the females had a friend called Fuckerunda.
Oh, that's going to go down well.
Well, they called her Fuck for short.
Fuck.
What was her surname?
I don't know her surname. I'm sorry.
Under what?
Fuck around
The bridge.
the bridge.
If you've got a spare few pounds and pence to spare, you can really fuck up and have S&Gs with a messed up British system because you can legally change your name. It's easy peasy. It'll take you about 5 minutes.
I was really surprised.
I find it quite amusing because I'm a bit of a mischievous devil who can't say ecumenical.
Say it ain't so.
That kind of turns me on because messing with people's heads is kind of sexy. So if you have got a few quid to spare, just mess around with the system. You can change your name legally. You can do all kinds of weird. I just did a fart.
And you named
No,
it.
absolutely nothing. I just farted.
I just did a really weird fart. That was not. I think I've caught the 5G.
And you called it Tim.
Was it a fart?
Always mess with the system because the system will always mess with you. And that's me tonight, Ben Elton. Yeah.
What's your surname, Dave?
I'm not saying here.
Oh.
Manfredi.
If I gave my surname now, it's enough information for Stool to pinpoint me down to a fucking spot.
I already know where you live, you dickhead. Do you think I'm so...
You've got a vague clue where I live.
I know where you live. Fuck
No,
me.
you didn't. If I told you my surname, you know exactly where I live.
Cinema postcard.
I know where you live.
Ooh.
Never ever underestimate. I can't say it. Ecumenical. This
Does
is
God
not
the
an
Good
ecumenical
know
matter.
your name, Dave?
Say again?
Does God the Good One know your name?
No.
Oh.
No, no one knows my surname. Not within this community.
Not even you.
Sometimes, if I can remember it.
Here's the thing, which is a phrase that I absolutely hate saying, but I am quite fucking awesome, so never even give me a clue because I know everything about each and every one of you. I know what colour pants you're wearing. I'm so good.
What the hell makes you think I'm wearing pants?
I said colour of pants.
Implying that I was wearing pants.
Maybe they're pink pants. Who knows?
He's naked. He's naked. Naked is a jaybird. That's that's my uncle would say. He's naked. Naked is naked.
Oh, I've just been reading about your trousers. They're elasticated. You don't have to worry about size. Just get a big size.
Are we still doing this fucking pants conversation? Totha, I hate you so much. Just go to a shop and buy a pair of fucking pants, you idiot.
Well, these are very special pants.
Special pants is not a thing, Totha. There's no such thing as special pants.
They're quite special.
Do they come with all the gizmos like that with that kid from the Goonies?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah. He was my favorite from the Goonies.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Because that would be worth the money, I suppose.
If you could shoot a pair of fake dentures out that would grab onto something with a spring.
Yeah.
Some of them go up to $500.
Yeah, they get crazy expensive, like stupid expensive. I mean, $100 is expensive enough, but they get up into like the $400 and $500 range, which I find just blows my fucking mind. Where is Ginge? I got back in our super secret DM room to see if Ginge would come, but she hasn't. Let me rephrase that.
She's busy working.
See if Ginge would join us in the chat, but I haven't heard back from her yet.
She's doing important grown-up things. She's teaching, doing a second job.
I kind of ditched work a little bit for them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
We've been watching you work the entire time.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of work, but mostly I've just been fucking off.
Stool, I thought you were going to get Liz in.
I've tried.
If she would fucking respond.
I've tried, but, here's the thing. Oh, please, guys, stop me from saying that awful phrase. Here's the thing. It's so American.
God.
Is it?
I've put the word out, but you know what? They don't want to play with me. And I can't understand why. Because I'm
scared of you.
I am such a lamb. I'm such a joy.
Liz, where are you? Where are you?
To be honest, we've only got space for one more, so.
I can't find my chat with Liz. Oh, you know who else I could look for? I could find and see if Debs wants to. Oh, there's Liz.
Oh, well, that didn't work last time because Debs has issues.
Her internet's
Debs
kind of
has connectivity issues.
Yeah.
I'm going to love you anyway because it's my bedtime.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you're a slacker. You're a slacker.
Come join us. You won't be the only girl finally.
I'll be up again in 3 hours for a couple of hours in the middle.
What time is it? It's 11:30?
10:30.
Oh, 10:30. Okay.
Yeah. But Henry will be awake sort of between 1 and 2.
Oh, it's all.
That's the only reason I'm here.
Okay.
To be fair, StreamYard is struggling with the weight of Rosie's hefty bosom, so maybe it's for the best.
Yeah. They are unreasonable, I have to say.
That's really why he doesn't want his camera on, because he's
I joined the chat in a rush. Next time I'll put on a potato sack and problem sorted.
Yeah, because that'll be sexy. Potato sack. Does anybody get potatoes in sacks? I don't. I guess you could. I don't. Makes me want to go watch some Greg Davies now.
Yeah.
Or some John Richardson. I like him a lot. He's funny.
I see you all again
Bye,
soon.
Rosie. It's been an absolute delight meeting you.
Yeah, it's been good to have such a
Bye, Rose.
Oh,
bye,
I'm waving at the camera.
I know, I just did exactly the same.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
See you later.
I'm waving. Oh, she says, let me grab some headphones. She just left.
Who?
Now, make the most of me because I'm leaving at midnight.
Who said you're going to stay here till midnight?
Well, that's the latest. Well,
Who said who's grabbing headphones?
Ginge.
Ah.
Our Canadian friend.
Oh, is Ginge going to join us?
She said, let me grab headphones. Can't stay long.
Yeah. Gingy's busy working, so I should be a good boy and not tempt her into.
So it's tougher.
Yeah, but yeah, he's a dick. Whatever. We should really be grown ups and behave because Gingy's actually working properly, and we shouldn't take the piss.
How do we not take the piss?
I don't know.
Not in your nature not to take the piss. Here.
I'll tell you what, guys. In Torfland, it's what time would it be? About 5 p.m. or something?
It's about 4:45.
Oh my gosh. Well, in my land, it's 11:15. So you know what? I'm just going to open a little bit of cheeky.
Finish that sentence. A little bit.
No, I heard a zip.
That was the sentence.
Oh,
That was the end of the sentence. I've
Drink
just
a little
opened a little bit of cheeky because
I
it's
heard a zip.
Thursday.
it is Thursday, and tomorrow's Friday. You know what I just learned yesterday is that your calendars start the week on Monday.
No.
No, Sunday. It varies.
Oh God.
It
I'm
varies.
learning very well.
Do they not? Do your calendars start out on Sunday, Monday through Saturday? Or?
Some
I
start on
believe so,
Monday,
anyway.
some on Sunday.
Yeah, but I think it's officially supposed to be Sunday.
I'm totally face palming now. This is what Toast does to me. He's like a little puppy. He doesn't understand the world.
She's trying to connect. She says, "Rural internet, remember."
Yeah.
No, I was just watching something the other day about that was going over some differences. And one was that our calendars all start on Sunday and yours start on Monday. But that sounds like it might
I
not be
find
true.
this to be an incredibly boring conversation, so I can't be asked with it. But
I mean,
I'm
could be
fairly
mistaken.
sure. I'm fairly sure that we all work on what is now called a working week. So the day starts on a Sunday, or the week starts on a Sunday, and blah de blah.
Well, I googled it and it says Sunday, so you can't argue with the
You
internet.
can't argue with the Oracle, the all-seeing, all-knowing Oracle that is Google.
But why are your dates so fucked up?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You celebrate the Twin Towers being knocked down in the wrong month. You celebrate it in November.
Yeah, see, I like year, month, day.
You're a programmer, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you would. I was going to say. It's much saner for doing anything with a file system.
Yeah, for sure. It is the difference though has screwed up. Like I had something done and so I wrote my birthday down by hand, day, month, or month, day, year, and the guy who was reading it thought that I had written it down day, month, year, and so suddenly I was born in December instead of September. I was like, what? Ooh, now everybody knows what day and month I was born in. If they were listening closely and are very clever.
This is why you've always got to be very careful. I don't touch Facebook, and I never have for about 2 years. When people ask you questions, don't answer.
Yeah, I've been away from Facebook for ages.
Because within 5 minutes, they will know everything about you.
Dave made me give my surname and everything.
I couldn't believe you gave your surname. I wasn't asking your surname until you said.
Yeah, you know, I'm still going to take the piss out of you for that, but...
Okay. H.
The thing is, I can't pronounce the damn thing. I'm still working on Ecumenical.
That was perfect.
Did I do it right?
You did.
No, those are pause in it.
Ecumenical.
See, your problem is you really should just approach the word and run over it. You think about it too much. I can't say burglar alarm.
There are certain things that don't roll off the tongue very well. Twiggy.
Hyperbole.
Oh, that's a fucker.
Hyperbole.
Ah,
That's an absolute fucker. I hate that word.
Quiz question: what's the opposite of hyperbole?
I hate that word so much.
What would the opposite of hyperbole?
No, if you don't know it, you don't know it.
No, I don't know. I was trying to think what's the opposite of hyper.
Right.
The answer is litotes.
Oh, bloody hell, no.
Yes.
That sounds like a very QI kind of a question.
I hate that word with a passion.
Litotes.
Because hyperbole, because
Oh.
forever, to me, it's always been hyperbole.
Yeah, this is the problem I had. I'd never connected the words. I'd read it all my life.
And to me, hyperbole means an American stadium where they play baseball or something. That word just makes no sense to me. It's utterly ludicrous. It's like anchovies. Hyperbole and anchovies are just shit.
Spooky, what was the word? I'm still looking for it.
Litotes. Litotes. Litotes.
Is that? Webster doesn't recognize it, but that just might mean that it's not a recognized word in America or something.
You know what? I think this is getting a bit too technical and verging on anal.
Litotes.
And it's almost getting to a Steve McRae level of obsession.
I like it.
That
sounds like it sounds like the kind of conversation that Stephen Fry might have with somebody. Where did you know that?
Yeah, the opposite of hyperbole is who gives a fuck.
Understatement. Come on, Jake, where are you at?
The dictionary says
we just impregnated another pause.
I was taught the opposite of hyperbole was litotes anyway when I was a lad and went to proper school.
I also went to proper school.
It looks like it is.
I've never heard that word that you've just used.
Yeah, but I paid attention.
This is my first.
I also paid attention, you twat.
This is why he's successful.
Oh no! Oh no! That's not me.
That's not you.
No, it's so not me.
Right, I need to run away and find some food.
Yeah, that's what I did before, but I did it on camera.
You did it on camera.
I'm from Texas. I'm a military veteran and I'm a gun lover. Brandishing a firearm to intimidate elected officials shows a complete disrespect for the Second Amendment, for democracy, and for the sanctity of life. It is not protest. It is cowardice and terrorism. That's nice. Mm-hmm. It's always nice to hear somebody who has like an actual grip on stuff. A grip on life, grip on themselves.
Stool has a grip on something.
Well, just this person who says they're from Texas, they're a veteran, they're a gun lover, and yet they're disagreeing with all these, like, taking their weapons out just because they can, and they're at a protest at like some government building in Michigan and stuff like that, and they said that's the opposite of what you should be doing. Basically, it's not protest, it's cowardice and terrorism. She says.
Yeah, entirely.
I agree.
I'm running away. Thank you for having me, Stool.
Thanks for coming.
Are you going to be awake for a while anyway, Dave?
Yes, I will probably eat some cereal and then jump into Math Pigs after.
Oh right, I just posted a link to the best show on YouTube. It's on at midnight.
Oh, what's that?
I'm looking. Wingnut Roundup.
Yeah. It's really good. Well, I enjoy it anyway. It just goes through conspiracy theories and takes the piss. Ends up with a lot of piss drinking towards the end. He sort of builds up to it, as a rule.
Sounds like a good time.
It is.
Oh. Why am I so yawny? It's only 5 o'clock. For fuck's sake.
What's Math Pig doing anyway?
Oh, just Richard shit.
Oh, right.
Gilgamesh at the moment.
Uh-huh.
It's the enthusiasm.
Well, I've listened to Richard talk about stuff. I mean,
he's nuts.
Yeah. He was on. He was on that one guy's earlier. I think it was that one guy.
This one guy. His one. Yeah.
This one guy. Yeah. He was doing a live, and I think Richard jumped in.
Ginger's here.
Oh, I should say hello before I run away then.
Hello, Ginger. Hello.
Let her in.
Yeah, she is.
Yes, he let me in.
We they all became the Brady Bunch. Brady Bunch.
Hello, Ginge.
Hello.
Hello.
I have no idea how long this is going to let me stay on. It took me forever just to get connected.
But you
No, it doesn't matter, Ginge.
fantastic.
The really sad thing is that I've been doing this now for about
1
100
hour,
hours.
31 minutes.
And all these boring twats are going to fuck off and do their sexes.
Not for another hour and 7 minutes. But
Oh, I don't understand why at 5 o'clock my eyes are getting heavy already. This is ridiculous.
It's an hour and a half listening to us talk.
So before you get disconnected, Ginge, do your thing.
No.
Oh, the song.
No.
Just do your thing. It will
I'm
take
not
a while.
doing it. Nope.
Do it.
No.
What thing is this?
Oh, I think she has to say about.
A boot.
He
No,
wants me to
it's-
say about like a Canadian.
Supposed to
Yeah.
say about. You just
Actually, no. He wants me to sing the two Beaver songs, but that's not happening either.
boot, boot, boot.
It will literally take you about 1 second to do it, and you will make all the boys happy.
You could sing Sleepy Kitty or Happy Kitty, whatever that song is. Soft Kitty.
Just do it, Ginge. You know it's going to happen. Don't just
What
stop fighting the urge.
What happened to the other girl?
She ran away.
She went
I
to
can't imagine.
sleep.
And she went to bed.
Bed.
Yeah.
Because it's nearly midnight over there.
Oh, right. It's only 7 o'clock here.
Yeah, it's only 5 o'clock for me.
She has a kid that will be up in 3 hours.
This is what I have to deal with, Ginge. I have to deal with slackers and people who don't put the effort in.
Well, we
think
follow
I've heard
your
that.
lead.
Still, you know that if you hide the message, it'll show our names. So
Say
if
that
you-
again.
If you remove Spooky's message, tick off it. It shows our
What?
names under us.
Does it?
Yeah.
On what? On YouTube or what? I don't know what you're saying.
In the stream, he's saying, in the hangout, in this yard.
Oh, I can't be
Y'all.
asked
Who
with
says y'all?
Yard.
just-
I do.
Yard.
Look.
Y-A-R-D.
I say
I
y'all.
can't be asked. Just tell me what to do. I'll do it.
I say y'all. Hey y'all.
Oh.
How's it going?
My
Y'all.
goodness.
Make some corn. Make some corn and grits, y'all. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do that.
A very Obi-Wan Knuckles store.
I'm totally Obi-Wan.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, snap.
Jesus, fuck on. Oh. Seriously,
That's-
she's
She
doing
did on us with another program.
No, that's a work call. I have to go.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Sorry about this.
Boot.
Yay!
It was brief but enjoyable.
Totally. All right, lad.
Right, I'm running away to get some food.
Yeah, I'm right away. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Oh, bye, kids. Jesus wept. It's just us again,
Yeah, kind of weird.
isn't it? So who was in before I joined? There was a fifth, another lady.
I have no idea. I can't remember.
Oh, that's okay. Don't rack your brain. It's all right.
I literally could not give a shit. Whatever. Nice job. That's all I'm here for. Oops. Oh, hello. That's interesting. That would be fun. Yeah, this is fun. I can see you trying, Sean, but
Oh, somebody tried to join.
I think it's Sean. Sean is a good lad, but I can't let him in.
Well, it doesn't make the grade.
No, I'm not that pernickety. I think he's trying. No, whatever.
See, is it pernickety or finickety?
I think it's pernickety with a P.
Finickety with an F.
That could work, but I was using pernickety in the correct way.
Fastidious and fussy, difficult to please, exacting, especially about details, meticulous and particular.
Now do pernickety.
Well, would it be the same? Oh, hang on, pernickety. Ah, not finickety. Pernickety is also placing too much emphasis on trivial or minor details. Fussy. Very similar.
Do you know, I understand why this stream gets so many viewers? It's a veritable cornucopia of shit.
It's a finickety pernickety stream.
But for future reference, I've learned a lot about data usage under troubled times, as we all are now in. You know, for people who don't understand or don't have access to broadband, and believe it or not, there are people who don't have broadband, who have to rely on mobile data and whatnot. So I've been studying that because I'm a nerd.
Is it because you live out in the sticks, or?
No, it's because I don't have broadband.
No.
I rely on 4G, which is not as shit as it sounds, believe it or not.
No, you sound okay.
It's actually one of the most amazing discoveries that I've ever stumbled across. You would think that 4G would be shit compared to broadband, but it turns out that it's actually it's quite splendid, and in many cases it's actually a lot better than a lot of people have on broadband.
Finickety possibly comes from a blend of finicky and pernickety. Wow.
I think I'm going to stick to pernickety because that's my...
Yes, you can. It's a word and everything.
No, really?
Yes, really.
You doubted me.
Yeah, well, I did a bit, I must admit, but you know, you've been fully exonerated.
Never doubt me.
I never will again.
If you're familiar with Susie Dent,
Oh yes, I know her well. I've seen her swear.
Yeah, if you follow her on the tweeters, she gives her word of the day or whatever it's called.
Oh no, I just well, basically my mum's a fan, and when I visit my mum, she's on, and I used to visit my mum a lot before the shutdown. So yes, I'm aware of Susie Dent.
She's a very clever lady, countdown, etc. And she will come up with a really wonderful word that none of us will have ever heard of before and give the meaning. And it's quite, you know, it's kind of, if you're into words and language and what have you, it's quite sexy. And she's also got a bit of cheekiness to her because she's been on what did they call it? 8 out of 10 cats does countdown.
Well, she's a proper lexicographer, and in the old days, you won't remember this, but in the old days, there was a program called Balderdash and Piffle.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, Balderdash and Piffle with what's her face?
I actually have not heard of this, so you are now educating me.
Oh right. What's that woman who does the quiz, the really complicated quiz on BBC Two? Married Mitchell. Corin.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, she tried to get words and that were in the dictionary of a certain date and tried to find where a date in which they were previously used and get evidence for their usage.
Okay.
And then
I've not heard of this before. So it's Balderdash and Piffle.
Balderdash and Piffle, yes, I think was the name of the program.
So is that a thing that is now a current thing?
Oh no! It was way before she did the quiz thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So they went. So the Corin lady, whose fucking first name I can't remember, went to this like panel which included Susie Dent in it, and tried to put forward this evidence of the first usage of the word, and tried to get the dictionary corrected or changed in her favor. Yeah. End of information. I'm going to look up Balderdash and Piffle though. Sounds like a very BBC Two type program.
That's interesting. I didn't know this about what Dave just said. That's interesting.
What did Dave just say?
I'm going to put it up for you now.
Oh.
I'm a huge fan of 4G. It's a very underrated thing. It depends, I think, on your location. But I'm very lucky because my 4G is better than it's. I can't do the maths for you, but my 4G is better than a lot of people's broadband. And you've obviously got issues with latency and so forth, but his home broadband can't handle the bandwidth. Well, Dave obviously has really shit broadband. Yeah, and it's Victoria Coren Cripple. Is that her name? Sorry, Dave. Is it Victoria?
Mickle.
Victoria.
Yes.
I just wanted to call her Victoria Coren Cripple. I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's a fun conversation, it kind of gets me into my nerd element because there's something very wrong when 4G for me is better than most people get on a broadband line. That's really messed up. I haven't had broadband for about 5 years.
Oh, I've just looked up Balderdash and Piffle on the YouTubes, and it looks like there are full episodes of it on there.
So this was a radio show?
No, TV.
Okay, I've never heard of it.
I'll put the link in the YouTube chat because then you can click on it and stuff.
That will probably entertain me for a few minutes.
You'll probably watch the whole thing.
I probably will, actually. Do you
So
know
I
why?
think that's episode 1.
I'll tell you why I probably will watch it, because obviously one of the drawbacks with mobile data is that you're going to have a limit or a cap or whatever. So I have to try to be careful with what I do. What I've got per month is actually quite nice. So I don't tend to run out of data.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what confused. There are still people on this planet who subscribe to a broadband service where they have a limit, a cap, so many gigs per month.
Mm.
And I find that, I just did hear your lighter there, and I find that quite bizarre in this day and age, that there should be any kind of limit. I understand why it happens, because it's about money and what have you. It kind of baffles me in this day and age that these things have such limitations. Very weird.
Yeah, because I'm paying, because I have a proper broadband through a thick cable, so it's obviously good for the PC. But I just use pay as you go for phone because I'm old school and just use it for emergencies. And
when I moved back to where I'm living now, about, I don't know, 8 years ago, and the broadband connection that I had was unbelievable. It was the best that you could ever get. And the weird thing is, when I looked at the cabs, the green cabinets at the end of the streets, they all had stickers on saying this has been funded partly by the EU. And I thought, this is fucking weird. And my broadband speed was so beautiful, top notch. And then, because of circumstances, I then did not have broadband, and I had to learn how to use 4G. And I was totally shocked at how fucking awesome 4G is. And God knows what's going to happen with 5G. I mean, that's going to be utterly sexy as fuck. But the things I have to do what I'm doing now, to stream or whatever, it's all by 4G. And if you could see how I do this, you would think, fuck, you are not Tom Cruise. What's that guy who talked to a baseball? Not a baseball, a pumpkin. Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. I'm literally Tom Hanks. I'm just innovating, and it works nicely. If you've got a bit of ingenuity and if you understand how the world works, you can make things happen. I'm going to edit that fucking statement out of this broadcast. That sounded totally gay.
Well, you could do that and previous references you want to delete.
Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit.
I heard your lighter. I hope you got some. Oh, I bought some. Actually, I bought some yesterday. I hope you managed to get some more after last. Or was it last week? Yeah, it must have been last week. After last week's fiasco.
I forget. What are we talking about now?
Lighters.
Oh no, I'm cool. I tend to buy one lighter every 6 months, and
well, last time we spoke, you were having you were complaining bitterly about it.
oh yes, did I complain bitterly? I
Yes.
I tend to do that.
We had a whole conversation about it.
Oh fuck! I can believe that. Yeah, I do get a bit wound up when I can't make fire. It's such a basic thing, but when I can't make fire, fuck, I lose the plot.
Can I put Dave in timeout? I've never put anybody in timeout before. Oh no, he's gone anyway, so he won't come back now.
I don't know what that means. Whatever, you're in charge.
No, I can't. Because if he's gone, he won't come back. Yeah.
Is he being naughty?
No, I've just never put anybody in timeout before, and I just wanted to wield a big stick.
I'm not paying attention to YouTube or anything. The thing is, this is such a wonderful, quick and easy way to do things. I don't have to be arsed with anything. I don't have to think about anything. I can just sit with my MacBook Pro on my lap and just, talk shit. So I really don't give a shit. Go for it. Do whatever you want. I don't care.
No, because it doesn't feel right.
Well, whatever. I wouldn't have given you a spanner if I didn't trust you. So the math pig thing, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't really watch people on the YouTubes because I find it to be terribly boring. Unless you're involved, I just can't be arsed.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They're live streams, and you can at least have the chat open and type to people.
Yeah.
But basically, I watch a lot of live streams on the tubes.
Yeah, I went through a phase of doing that. Maybe one day you'll grow up.
Maybe when I'm old and jaded like yourself.
It's
a hell of a beard you have.
Yeah, okay, my cam's not on now, so what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but it was before.
I've actually just put my hand up to my cam.
but it was briefly before.
My cam is on. The green light is on. But I've just put my hand over it. That's how paranoid I just got there.
Don't worry. Yeah. You're a stool. You're not a man.
Oh fuck! I've still got the piece of black tape over my inbuilt cam on my laptop. Jesus Christ! I never thought it would come to this. I don't give a shit who sees me. I really don't. But
yeah.
But the lighting is wrong, and
Fucking oh, my makeup isn't just just quite right. Oh my god.
it is a tad embarrassing because when I turn the cam on, listen, I've got major, proper, professional stuff. If you want me to look sexy, I can do it.
Jesus.
I can do that because I've got big equipment.
Well,
matron.
I was going to say that's not technology. That's a miracle.
I just can't be asked. I really can't. I'm just glad that a few weeks ago I was able to buy light bulbs. So yeah, I'm not going to push my luck.
Well, I'm not quite sure how to take the light bulb thing. I mean, why were you surprised at buying light bulbs?
Because I couldn't afford to buy light bulbs.
Oh, I see. Okay, now I understand. Mind you, they're freaking expensive, light bulbs these days.
They're very expensive.
It's like £3 a shot minimum.
Yeah. And if you want to do the maths on that, if you say £3, well, if you're a dirty slacker who's leeching from the state, that's half of your day's income. Yeah, I messed your head up there, didn't I? I think we should get Farage in to explain this one.
Oh yes, I saw you're a big fan of his.
Oh, I love him so much.
Oh. You could always pronounce his name Farage.
That's what I do, because technically I am correct in doing so. He's actually said on record that I'm allowed to call him Farage.
What, you personally?
Not me personally, but people from my town are allowed to call him that. It's on record. It's on video. People from my town are allowed to call him by his proper name, which is Farage. It's not Farage. Dirty cunt. I hate the fucker. Twat.
Well, anyone who took us out of the fucking EU or moved us towards that isn't high up on the good person list.
He's an absolute. He's an absolute cunt. Absolute fucking cunt.
Although, really, you should blame fuckwit Cameron for putting up the referendum in the first fucking place to save his fucking presidency back in the day. Yeah.
To save his ass, but
well, yes.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Farage. I really am not.
Yeah, but him on his own wouldn't have got anywhere. It's all, well, like I say, it was all down to Dave.
Yeah, my left foot is now twitching with anger.
We can drop the subject if you like.
He's such a fucking cunt, he really is. Oh, dirty bastard. He's destroyed this fucking country. Twat. Dirty fucking evil manky twat.
It's a good job nobody listens. Go on.
I was just going to say the same thing.
I was going to say, it's a good job nobody listens to this, because I also realised not only did I give my surname, I spelled it out like 3 times.
Yeah, you know what?
I just, oops.
Yeah, oopsie. Well, I've made
Ooh.
I've made an oopsie several times, and this is the beauty of this ever so popular stream that I do. Nobody fucking pays attention, so whatever.
Thank the Lord.
I do hate that cunt. I really do.
Oh God. Yeah, have to go back to it. How come you've only got 15 subs?
Because I'm a boring twat. I don't do the YouTube thing.
Oh, yeah, that's
I can't be asked with it.
Yeah, because I noticed Doorknob had 130, and he doesn't even. He's got no content.
It's pure and simple. I can't be asked. Whatever. I do what I do and take it or leave it. I just can't be asked. Whatever. Also, it's actually very difficult for me because I've been on the YouTubes since before the YouTubes were invented. So I don't have to beg people to get 1,000 subscribers so I can get a personal URL.
100.
Is it 100?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Get a personal URL. Yeah, I've got one.
Oh yeah, I had one from day one.
Oh yeah. I remember you saying back in the old days.
And I don't give a shit about. I could be monetized if I wanted to. I don't need to do that because this is how old I am.
What would you do with 4p a year, though?
I would probably invest in salad cream.
No. You could get blackjacks and what was the salad? Fruit salads.
Fruit salads. Oh yes, blackjacks and fruit salads.
Yes.
I could go
every
for that.
year.
And sherbet dabs.
No, you can't afford sherbet dabs.
I seriously have no interest whatsoever in the YouTube shit. It just bores me. And I heard your lighter again, so now I have to have a cigarette. You dirty fucking bastard.
Well, it's only because it went out. Me being on the roll-ups and you being on the proper stuff.
I am on the proper stuff, actually.
I know. That's what I said.
That cost me £4. Oh, God. I still have options available to me on the Googles. Now that the Googles now on the YouTubes, I can make things happen, but I just simply can't be asked. It's just so boring.
Well, don't then.
Just
because you can doesn't mean you have to.
I'm not going to do it. But the thing is, my main YouTube account is one thing. I've actually got what do they call it? A brand account or something, which is not your main account, but it's the thing that you do for your business or whatever.
Right.
I've got one of them. I don't know why, but I have because I was around in 2007 or whatever. And so it gets terribly confusing because Google now owns everything. So I can't use Google Hangouts, because it all gets terribly confusing. I can't be a Stool. I have to be my real self. And it just bores the pants off. I can't be arsed anymore. I find it so terribly boring. All I want to do these days is sit with my laptop on my lap and just talk shit. I can't be asked with all the technicalities anymore.
So was it you earlier that mentioned Mr. McRae? Or was that Dave? answer came there none. Well, welcome to the spooky show, everybody. Now that we've got rid of him. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I just made the fatal flaw
of kicking yourself out.
I keep forgetting that as wonderful as StreamYard is, if you fart, you get kicked out.
I probably farted and hit a button.
Yeah, I think the StreamYard thing is really quite cool. I do enjoy it. It's simplistic and it lets the people who don't have a brain to join in.
So just download StreamYard and no, I've never gone live. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe doing it one day.
You don't have to download anything. You can do if you want to, but it's basically just web-based shit. I'm not using an app or anything. I'm just using my web browser to do this. So it's easy peasy.
Because I thought it was quite complicated because you have to go through YouTube and you have to have YouTube running and StreamYard running, but it all connects somehow.
It's easy peasy. Just go and have a look at it, and you don't have to. The wonderful thing is that you don't have to have the participants to create an account or to join into a service. It's really easy peasy. And if you want to host a stream, you can do it. I mean, I'm logged into StreamYard at the moment, but you don't even need to do that. It's just nice and simple and straightforward.
Well, maybe I'll do a surprise live thing one day.
It's surprisingly easy peasy, and it works very well. But there is a limitation on the number of people that you can have in. It's limited to 6, which is not necessarily a hindrance, because obviously nobody wants to talk to me. But it is quite an easy thing to do. It's basically easy peasy. It's as simple as you just go to streamyards.com, set up an account if you want to initiate a stream, and then your participants don't have to sign in, log in, create an account or whatever. They can just join. As long as they've got the URL, they can just join in. And that's easy.
Yeah, maybe I'll do a surprise live stream one day.
There are other ways of doing it these days, because all the people who are doing like Zoom and Google and Facebook, because of what we're going through now, they've all upped their ante. They're now letting more people join in to participate, which is good. But the downside is, to use those services, you have to be, you have to create an account or whatever.
Yeah, I think I created an account or logged in or some such, which allows me to download pictures for my avatar. or upload pictures for my avatar.
On what? On
like this on StreamYard.
Oh, StreamYard. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. StreamYard is kind of cool. It works. But the limit of 6 people is, as you've heard many times, it does piss me off.
Well, also you have to be live on YouTube to get it, or was that just your stupidity?
It's not my stupidity because we are live now.
Yes, I know, but the last time we were doing this, you were limited to 4 until you streamed on YouTube.
Yeah, this is very true. This is very true, and congratulations for remembering that.
I have such a fun-packed life, you know. I'm surprised I remember these.
Yeah, I got
five big details.
I got so pissed off and angry about that. But with StreamYard, it's true. The maximum is 6 that you can have participating. You can also have people. I don't know what the technical term would be, but in the queue, they can't participate, but I can see them. I can let them in, and whatever.
The professionals call it backstage.
Backstage, okay. So you're patronising me. I meant to say backstage. I meant to say backstage.
Okay, relax.
Yeah, I do get a bit touchy about this because it's not.
Okay.
I know it's that
I didn't mean to trigger you. You know, I'm quite afraid of that.
It's that fucking limit on how many people you're allowed in. It just winds me up.
Well,
it annoys me.
Isn't that a professional version or a paid version where you're not limited to that? I suppose they have to make that book somehow.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you pay the money, then
yeah, exactly. Yeah, just be bloody grateful you've got this, mister.
I should be grateful.
You should be. You should be more. Thank you, StreamYard.
I'm not being patriotic enough.
You're not being pro StreamYard enough.
It really does piss me off.
I mean, how many times do you get like a big gang of people wanting to come in anyway? 6 seems like a decent number. Also, you get enough over talking with 6 sometimes. Or if you had more, it'd be an absolute cacophony.
I'm still getting touchy. This is what I do. If I can't have it, I get annoyed.
It must have been fun at Christmas.
I'll tell you something funny. There will be sad people out there who will watch this on YouTube.
No, don't say that.
I guarantee you.
Don't.
Not what we're doing now because we're live, but I guarantee you, people who watch this tomorrow.
Oh.
There are some very weird people out there. But I'm okay with that. Whatever.
I gave my name.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, well, it's okay. You with your fucking 16 billion people with your surname.
Yeah. You would think so, wouldn't you? But I've got a very particular name, so yeah. So for the people that are watching this tomorrow, future people on the YouTubes, we've been lying to you.
Yes.
We've been totally lying.
Ha 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 ha! I think some of them fell for it.
We've totally fooled you.
Oh, that's right, third leg.
My name is Arthur McPloppy.
And my name is Arthur McPloppy too.
Do you mean two as in also, as in number
Yeah,
two?
T-double-O, T-double-O.
Oh, that's weird. So are we related?
I am you. I'm you through a voice synthesizer.
Okay. Sean is really trying his best to join us.
Oh,
Here he is.
somebody.
Yep.
Spooky, Spooky, this is Sean. And
Hello, Sean.
Sean is a really awesome person. And we're going to have difficulties with language. So what I really need now is for Sean to say some words.
Sean is trying.
Sean is trying. Spooky, Sean is very good at the English language, but he's not one of us. That sounded weird. But he's a good lad.
Yes, I think when you released his files about him, you mentioned he was German.
I don't actually know. I think he's from. Here's the thing: if I keep talking, eventually he'll interrupt and explain. I think he's not necessarily German. I think he's kind of German.
Germanic, then.
Germanic,
Yes.
yeah. So what we have to do, Spooky, if we both, you and I, keep talking, eventually he'll feel a sense of braveness and he will actually speak to us.
So I don't get the sense that he is Germanic. I've got the impression that he's Dutch.
He's kind of a bit shy about his lack of English skills, but I will have to say this: his English is awesome.
Well, I have a Dutch friend who writes impeccable English, and he doesn't. He speaks it quite well, but he just has such a thick accent. You've really got to listen and give him time.
I think that's what you've got to do. You've got to let the conversation flow, and when the outsiders feel relaxed, they will then participate.
But I also have to remind you of the time limits I gave you a while back.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh, I said I was going at midnight because of the thing I wanted to watch. Oh,
there you go.
you bastard! You kicked him.
I haven't kicked him. I did not do that.
Bastard! Oh man! You could have given him a countdown.
I did not do that. Oh, bless him. He really does want to have a conversation, but he's kind of embarrassed because his English is awesome, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah, well, I tried to say that I have conversations with some people who have.
Oh my God! I now feel I feel bad now.
Well, so you should.
Can't fuck off. Oh damn it! I'm actually feeling sad about this.
Oh man!
What kind of world do we live in?
Plus, if he was, in fact, Germanic or German, there's a German person on a Discord I belong to. I could have invited him over and they could have chatted. Mind you, they don't actually do. They don't do. They don't do much speaking. They chat and text. Although his English is very good. The person I was thinking of.
I'm typing something into a DM. Oh, damn it. I'm such a big softy.
You're a tart with a heart.
Anyway, this is going to be, I reckon tomorrow, if you look at the ratings, this little broadcast will be up there, #1.
Well,
people will be downloading this and listening to it.
Well, with your advertising campaign.
I think so.
I think if I click this button, ooh, let's see. Well, this is episode 6. Episode 5, it says here, has no views, and episode 4 has 5 views. You know what? I'm feeling much better about everything. Oh, fuck me! Episode something has 643 views, but that was 3 months ago. Jeepers.
Never underestimate my powers. I'm invoking ecumenical.
You think about it.
Ecumenical matters.
Come on. How come last week's has a?
I think you're looking at the wrong thing, to be honest.
No, I'm not. Last week's has a thumbnail, but the week before doesn't.
I've no idea. I've no idea. Oh, hang on. I've heard a beep. Sean is back.
Oh.
Let's try again to invite Sean. Shawnee.
Yeah.
Shawnee. Hey, Sean.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, Sean. Welcome.
Thank you.
I need you now, Sean, to say hello to the idiot that I'm talking to.
Okay, another one.
Yes, we're all idiots.
Hello, Sean.
Hi. I just spring in to say goodbye. It's late.
Well, that is really fucked up, messed up, wrong. You've come here to say goodbye. That is so fucking German.
No, that is Beatles.
Hello.
Hello.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, did he do? Oh, a joke.
Back in the day, there was this band called the Beatles, and they did this song called "You Say Hello, I Say Goodbye."
Are you actually patronising me now?
Yes.
Did you actually just say those words? Back in the day, there was. You dirty bastard.
That's what I do.
Okay, Sean. I've no idea what you're going to do. Are you here to entertain us?
No, I have to check out.
But we
But
kind of
I've
want.
mastered.
We kind of
I've
want to
mastered
sing.
the technique.
We've got a delay, Sean. I'm kind of excited. I now want you to sing us a song.
I'm not a redhead.
And I think you should sing No 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 She Luftballons. Sorry. No 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 She Luftballons.
99 Luftballons?
I think you should sing this.
99 red balloons. Da, 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 da.
Good night, guys.
That was basically German for fuck off.
It is. Actually, with that, I have 12 minutes to midnight, and I think I'll make a cuppa before my program starts. So I'm going to fuck off too.
Yeah, I'm going to fuck off too because you're fucking annoying me. So.
Yeah, well, nice to know. Well, I'll see you around. Might see you at what's his face is tomorrow if he shows up.
I have
Sofas.
no interest whatsoever.
Anyway, so thanks for having me on, and tatty bye.
Yep. Good luck and stay safe. It was nice to have a chat, and I thank you.
Likewise, mister. See you around.
Okay.